Hey everyone, thanks for visiting. I'm Jen and this is Journey into Hopefulness. And today we're reading chapter 11 of The 100 Simple Secrets of Happy People. And the title for today is Friendship Beats Money. If you want to know if people are happy, don't ask them how much money they have in the bank. Don't ask how large their take-home salary is. Ask them about their friends. Two financial advisors were in business together for over a decade, and then the market turned sour. They put everything they had into the business, but it wasn't enough, and soon they lost their business and all their money. When it was time to pick up the pieces, they both dwelled on the lost money, and in the process, lost their friendship. Each blamed the other for the financial disaster. After not speaking to each other for over a year, though, they met each other for lunch. They both admitted to the other that they had experienced a major loss, and it wasn't the money, it was their friendship. One of them said, "Money is like a glove. Friendship is like your hand. One is useful, the other essential." Contrary to the belief that happiness is hard to explain, or that it depends on having great wealth, researchers have identified the core factors in a happy life. The primary components are number of friends, closeness of family, and relationships with coworkers and neighbors. Together, these features explain about 70% of personal happiness. This chapter got me thinking about what a true friend is, and what is it that keeps the friends in my life, and maybe what keeps me in their life as a friend. And my list for being a true friend: 1, listen to my perspective. Listen to what I have to say about my viewpoint of the world. 2, share your perspective with me. What is your viewpoint on the world? You know, if we're both experiencing a situation, how do you see this situation? You know, and listen to how I see it. 3, understand that those perspectives are going to differ. Your perspectives could be the same, but not everything about your perspective is going to match those of your friends. And it's the ability to accept those differences in your perspectives that is going to keep that friendship going and keep that friendship strong. A true friend will encourage me to face my fears and will walk with me through that fear if I need, and also allow me to walk with them through their fears. In a healthy friendship relationship, true friends do not give ultimatums. They don't demand that their wants override your needs. I have had the beginning of friendships with people throughout my life. And these people demanded that we always do what they wanted to do, or we always go where they wanted to go, or if I didn't do something that they saw was in their best interest, then they got very upset with me and couldn't be happy until I changed basically who I was. Needless to say, that's not a healthy relationship, and so those people are no longer my friends. So a lot of times, you know, going into a friendship, or maybe you're already in a long-term friendship with somebody, you have to ask yourself, you know, are these people, is the only way that they can be happy with me if it's all about them? So if somebody demands control over your life, are they truly a true friend? Coming back to the money aspect of it, I have friends who, you know, they run the gamut of financial increase or decrease. I have friends who they struggle to get by, but their hearts are still in the right place. They accept me for who I am, and I'm able to accept them for who they are. They don't demand of me, they accept me. And likewise, I don't demand of them, but I can accept them for where they are. And I also have friends who have more in finances than I do. And again, the friendship works not because of the amount of money they have versus the amount of money I have. It works because we're able to accept each other for who we are. And when you're able to do that with the right person, a friendship just clicks. And also, it's quite frequently said that we attract into our lives the people who can reflect back who we are. So if my friends are caring and loving and compassionate people, I feel that that's a good reflection of who I am. If you're a person who has friends who are bitter and angry and who resent the world and don't want to do good in the world, and you find yourself still being drawn to these people, what might that say about who you are and what kind of a friend you are? I have seen relationships like that. I have seen relationships where two people or more people are friends, with one person being the leader, the person who everything is about them, and their friends, the only way that they can be friends with them is if they cater to who this one person is. To me, that's not a friendship. If somebody is demanding of me and gets upset and gets mad at me when I don't do or act how they think I should, that's not a friendship. That's a control. That's a almost a dictatorship kind of friendship. So again, if you're finding these characteristics in people who you hang out with that are positive characteristic traits, it's a good bet that you also have those characteristic traits. But if you find yourself hanging out with people who just are in a very negative time in their life, a very negative environment, you might want to reflect on what that's saying about where you're at this point in time in your life. So, what makes a true friend for you? And how do you feel about your ability to be a true friend? Let me know. I will be back next time with chapter 12. And in the meantime, remember to live for now. Now is the only moment that you have. You are not promised each additional moment. You're not promised tomorrow. So if there's something positive you want to do with your life, do it now. Don't wait. Bye, everyone.